Sitting in the cozy corner of the campus cafe, Lily watched the rain pour down outside, creating tiny rivers along the window. Her journal lay open in front of her, filled with half-written thoughts and feelings she had yet to fully understand. She took a sip of her chai, her mind racing. It had been weeks since the realization had first bloomed in her heart, and yet she hadn't spoken a word to anyone, not even to her best friend, Maya. Just the thought of her made Lily's stomach flutter. They had been inseparable since freshman year, bonding over their shared love of art and music. But lately, something had changed. The way Lily felt around her had shifted. Her heart now raced when Maya laughed, and her cheeks warmed when their hands brushed. It was a new and confusing sensation, one that Lily wasn't sure Maya would understand. After all, how do you tell your best friend that you're in love with her? As the rain continued to fall, Lily's phone buzzed on the table. A message from Maya lit up the screen. "Meet me at the park after class. I have something to tell you." Lily's heart skipped a beat. What could Maya possibly want to talk about? The idea of seeing her friend alone, with something seemingly important to say, made Lily's nerves flare. But she couldn't help but feel a glimmer of hope. Could Maya feel the same way? Later that afternoon, Lily found herself at their favorite spot, a secluded bench near a small garden of wildflowers. She pulled her jacket tighter around herself, as the air still held the chill from the earlier rain. Just as she was beginning to worry that maybe this wasn't a good idea, Maya appeared. Her dark hair was still slightly damp, and she was holding 2 cups of coffee. She smiled, her eyes twinkling in the soft light of the setting sun. "Hey, I brought your favorite," Maya said, handing Lily the coffee. "Thanks," Lily replied, her voice barely above a whisper. They sat in silence for a few moments, the only sound being the rustling of leaves in the breeze. Lily's heart pounded in her chest, her fingers tapping anxiously against the warm cup. "I've been thinking a lot lately," Maya finally said, breaking the quiet. "About us." I don't know how to say this, but Maya hesitated, her voice shaking slightly. "I think I like you, Lily. Like, really like you." Lily's heart swelled with disbelief. She had imagined this moment so many times, and now that it was happening, she didn't know how to respond. But the warmth in Maya's eyes, the vulnerability in her voice, it was everything Lily had hoped for. "I like you too, Maya," she finally whispered. "More than a friend." Maya's eyes widened, and for a moment, they both just stared at each other as if trying to grasp the gravity of what had just been said. Then slowly, Maya reached for Lily's hand. Their fingers intertwined, and Lily felt an overwhelming sense of peace wash over her. For the first time in weeks, she felt like she could breathe again. "You have no idea how scared I was to tell you," Maya said, laughing nervously. "I thought maybe you'd think it was weird or—" As the sky turned shades of pink and orange, Maya leaned in, her lips brushing softly against Lily's. It was a sweet, gentle kiss, full of promise and unspoken words. When they pulled away, both of them were smiling. "I guess this is our beginning," Maya said, resting her head on Lily's shoulder. Lily nodded, her heart full. "Yeah, and I couldn't imagine a better one."